Happy Sunday. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see the video because it's raining quite a bit, and I wanted to get the idea out now because I have a full day planned with my family, so I don't want to have to be worrying about cutting and doing the videos and all that other stuff later on today. So sorry. I'm trying to get this fog down in the vehicle here, but okay, so moving on. We need to make sure that we're focusing on ourselves rather than external realities or circumstances or people, because see, a lot of these people that are going to judge you, I found this thing the other day with people with small brains, a couple people with very small little brains on the picture, standing above a person sitting on the ground with his head down with a huge brain that almost took up the whole size of his head. And the two people with the small brain are laughing at the person with the big brain that's sitting down with his head all down. I was thinking, one of my friends always used to say all the time, and you know, he says it from time to time, but he's always saying, like, you know, look at that person with their head all down. Like, he's very keen and connected to that, you know, like that posture, like that. I mean, I don't know if you can see me, but I'm like poking out my chest, you know. If you don't have like that posture as a male or female, he kind of like, oh, you know, look at that person, you know, they're kind of, you know, that like they don't have that posture, you know, or like they have the forward head, their heads all down, and it doesn't make them look confident. It could be like a postural deficiency, but there's a big difference between seeing someone that walks with that very high erect posture and their head straight, and or their heads up, tilted up, and their back is straight. You know, they just look like they're carrying themselves with the aura of confidence and good posture and confidence. And so I seen that picture and I was thinking, you know, because the person was hushed over with their head all down, I was thinking, you know, even when we feel like that person with their head down, you have to wear that aura or that visual confidence on you, because that's like the blood in the water. When you got your head all down and when you're all like down and out looking, people feed on that. It's when you don't shift your focus, when you just have tunnel vision on what's going on in your life and you don't even let people's opinions or pointing at you, you don't let that phase you at all. You just move on with your life and you stay in that erect, you know, solid, you know, straight line posture, whether it be, you know, your physical, you know, or the visual stimuli or the mental, what's going on in your head, because that will shift those people's focus to someone else who's gonna show weakness. And, you know, always maintain that unpredictable aura as well. You know, people, you know, the thing about it is people will try to, you know, put off this energy of confidence when they don't know much about you, but deep in their heart of hearts, they know within themselves that they don't really know you, that they don't really have like confidence on how you're gonna react or what you're capable of doing. You know, and that's the reason why I always go back to, I am so happy that I'm from the Rainier Valley area, because it was even from a woman, from little bitty dudes, everybody, there was a chance that you would have to pay the ultimate consequence for messing with people. They'll stab you or they'll shoot you where I'm from. You know what I mean? People don't play games. This isn't, you know, I'm not from suburbia or the outskirts, or, you know, not saying there's no people there that are like that, but the concentration of people that are like that is definitely more abundant where I'm from. And so I grew up with an aura or a mindset of, hey, you know, I better be accountable for my actions, or I better watch how I treat people, because you never know, pointing and laughing at people could get you stabbed in the back, or it could get your head blown off, or it could get you jumped. You know, so you just, you know, I knew people that just took that for granted and they got hurt, you know, and so, you know, everybody's not playing with you. Everybody's not willing to sit there and let you point at them and laugh at them and make fun of them and talk on their life like you know them or you're in their midst or you're in their reality. Some people will take your head off over that. You know, and so that's why I just distance myself from drama. You know, I may be a tough guy. I may have all this physicality that can, you know, put me in on the winning side of most physical altercations, but in all reality, I'm an adult. I'm a parent. You know, I'm focused on like being, you know, Papa. I'm not focused on fighting anybody or having to defend myself or anything like that. I don't want to get in any physical altercations. Sure, I know how to fight, but I mean, it's not even for those purposes. It's for the well-being of my family if something happens on the streets or something like that or out in public. It's not for me to go out and like beat anyone up. That's ridiculous. You know, we're adults. I mean, you know, at least I hope we are. You know, it's someone my age. I hope you think as an adult and think, you know, even if I do have physical, you know, power over another person, maybe that isn't what that's for. Maybe that's to, you know, help people, enrich people, and teach them skills rather than try and dominate them. But, you know, as I speak on this video about the topic at hand, people have problems, you know, and we have to execute, scrutinize, and be accountable for the way that we conduct our lives and deal with people, because in all reality, it's on us. It's on us to maintain that posture and that mindset of I am. You know, I am great. I am gonna be successful. I am successful. I'm able to conquer my goals. I'm bigger than the laughing that people may do at me or about me. I'm a lion. They're sheep. They're below me mentally. I'm not better. I just think different, and I'm over here with the people that think different, and I pay no attention to the people that don't think like me because they're not relevant. They don't mind in my life. Unless they try and physically come into my bubble, I don't have to worry about it. And if they physically come into my bubble, you know, they have things, you know, we live in this country, you know, you can obtain a firearm permit. If someone comes in your bubble, you can use your firearm to protect yourself, or you can use a weapon of some sort, a knife or whatever. You know, I know people that carry those with them, or you can use your physical, you know, abilities to protect yourself. But outside of that, if someone doesn't come into your bubble physically trying to harm you, you can't pay them no mind, folks. And I know this video is going long. I'm sorry, but you know, that's reality. Don't focus on whatever isn't like in your bubble, unless it's something that you can use to information that you can use to better yourself, constructive criticism. Or sometimes I've had some criticism that might have like bothered me, but I seen the good in it. I didn't retaliate. I just soaked up the knowledge that was within that message, and even though they didn't think that they were helping me, and yet they thought they were hurting me, they were actually helping me because I was able to extract wisdom from their gags. See? So live your life, focus on what you need to do, and be the best you, and focus on protecting your family. Outside of that, or protecting yourself. Outside of that, don't put blood in the water, man. Don't do it, because I'm from the land of blood in the water. You let somebody punk you where I'm from, and everybody will be punking you. Happy Sunday.